We are now hearing from more people who saw the flames as they spread so rapidly. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn spoke with one woman who was working from home across the street from the fire. She is joining us now live. Suzanne, she said it happened fast.
It happened so fast, Dan and Alba. And you know, it was amazing. I just crossed the street and I bumped into her. She has a lot to say. But first, right here, right now, things are much calmer than when we first got here. Some people we've seen been able to go back to their homes. But here's a closer look at how things looked when we first arrived. We can tell you that when we first got here, we saw a man on his rooftop. He was standing there dousing his roof, trying to protect his home from the fast-moving flames. And then above us, we saw aircraft trying to fight that fire. We saw helicopter after helicopter drop hundreds, if not thousands of gallons of water. We saw fixed-wing planes dump heavy loads of red retardant onto the hillside, and through all this we saw people scrambling to get their things and evacuate. As I mentioned, we came across one woman who lives directly across from where the fire started, and this is what she had to say.
I ran towards the front door and there was smoke and it was really disoriented. I didn't know what was going on and they're like, "Get out." And that's when I saw the fire across the street in the bush, and then I looked to my left and I saw smoke. And I noted that it was coming from a little patch of grass near our house. So I just ran inside, I grabbed my purse, I grabbed my cell phone, I grabbed my shoes, and I hopped in my car and I just started driving.
Did the fire start at your neighbor's house?
Yeah, across the way, in the bush, across the way. And it was within seconds. I was looking at my Ring camera later when I had time to like sit down and sort of orient myself a little bit, and it was like at 1:38 everything was fine, and then you could just see the fire you could just see something get darker, and then you could see the flame and then the smoke, and then it just started billowing.
And tonight you can see in the distance there the fire is out, the flames are out, but there are still fire crews there and they're checking on the hot spots. You can see them dousing the area and they're checking on the smoldering area. They'll be there for much longer. And again, this is an area that was completely evacuated. The fire chief mentioned 500 people were evacuated, many of them living here on Green Ridge here right off of Keller. We'll send it right back to you. That's the latest. Back to you.
All right, Suzanne, thank you for that update. And the fire did shut down all lanes of westbound 580.